Good evening to all the participants. Thank you, sir. I have to present the experience of Andhra Pradesh from the municipal governance point of view. What has happened in last maybe 10 to 12 years in 5 to 6 minutes. Therefore, we made in fact elaborate presentations. Then some of my colleagues whom I sent in the afternoon, they said there is no possibility of making detailed PowerPoint presentation. Only 2 to 3 minutes will be given to each speaker. Therefore, better to speak extempo. So we were preparing for both, but now I thought I should be able to present these things in 5 to 6 minutes. eSuvidha project was implemented for last 10 years. In 2003, in Andhra Pradesh it was introduced. Right now we have around 170 municipalities, including 17 corporations. And Andhra Pradesh has around 34% urban population. And this project was implemented in 103 ULBs, basically. And 8 services were to be included in this. But property tax, trade licenses, birth and death registrations, etc., certificate issuing and collection of fee and water and building license, etc. was supposed to be done. And we could do successfully. And the data about property tax was totally computerized. And then the collections were made online, either through eSeva or online in the municipalities. And remaining services could not be done. Now we feel at that point of time the whole world and the country and we were also excited to launch this eSeva, and it suffered with certain problems and we could not include all the services into this. Then next, all the office proceedings and sanctions, etc. are uploaded online, and field officers are encouraged to use these lapses, basically to avoid red tapeism and enhance the green part of it. And in fact, we had implemented under APUSP, we had a DFID funded project in 42 municipalities, class 1 municipalities. A lot of e-initiatives were taken then, and including eSeva centers were financed under that project, and probably that was one of the first projects in the country. Not only the urban development, other departments also made use of the services. So those were introduced, and online grievance redressal tracking system was also introduced in 42 towns. And right now we are trying to, in phase 2, to implement online grievance redressal tracking system in all the municipalities, around 170 municipalities in a phased manner. Maybe they will be operational in next 6 months or so. Then much publicized and much known and a recent initiative is MeSeva. A lot of services are brought into this, including municipal services. In basically now we are updating the births and deaths data in each municipality, and we are working in close collaboration with the MeSeva centers. They are spread across various municipalities and rural areas, major gram panchayats. Basically to reduce the interface and also to reduce the red tapeism and also to reduce the corruption part of it. These MeSeva centers are brought in. And in fact, one of our flagship programs is Andhra Pradesh Municipal Accounts and Audit Reforms Project. Computerized double entry accrual based accounting system in all the ULBs of the Andhra Pradesh state. For 2009-10 and 10-11, it was a very difficult task. First time full scale of audit of accounts prepared in the new system by a state audit department and government of Andhra Pradesh. Preparation of all municipal assets, inventory of both fixed and current assets and getting audited of the same. And publication of municipal assets inventory, fixed and current assets of 123 ULBs in public domain and with other key sister departments such as registration and revenue. First time in the country. Platform for scaling up the accounting system to develop modules such as online checks, function-wise budget and monitoring, which are now proposed in phase 2. A sense of belief in the ULBs and at various levels that the new system can be implemented using IT-based platform and new avenues can be fathomed. And our experience is now in the government, all the departments, we have been struggling to reduce the interface and also to prevent red tapeism and to increase the services from government to citizens. And our problems are unlike medical education, agriculture, where universities and government is very strong. In IT sector, as you know, world over, private sector is very strong. And when we introduced this e-Suvidha system in 2003, a flawless revolutionary system was envisioned. And we could not implement all these 8 or 10 sectors. And right now also, Andhra Pradesh government and also in municipal administration, we want to increase the smartness in the governance by adopting e-governance tools and techniques. And some suggestions to the private players is sustainable and understandable, well-tested and friendly IT solutions should be brought in. And they should enhance the domain knowledge of various sectors. They should also fully understand the functioning of government. They should know the problems of stakeholders because of illiteracy and all those issues, etc., rural, urban, bandwidth problems, etc. Our motive should not be to get more business in the same organization, because there is a lot of space in future, as all of you know. But wherever any business is done, any deal is struck with government department, it should be like win-win. You should not get into problems, we should not get into problems. There is huge space and we have intention. And there is a lot of technology already available, either in traffic management or in solid waste management or online payment systems, etc., or GIS-based property tax reforms world over. In fact, in 2007, 2008, GIS-based property tax system we adopted, and in one municipality, just adjacent to this, high-tech city, Kutbulapur municipality, there was enhancement of 43 lakh rupees in one particular circle of Hyderabad. Now this has been merged into Greater Hyderabad. We had around 8-9 such municipalities, and there is huge possibilities. Possibilities are very huge, and we have to learn from the government side, and the private sector also has to learn. And whatever systems we are entering in, here and there, only some pilot projects are being done. With the cooperation of all, with the inclusive approach and with a mission mode, there is an urgent need to bring in IT solutions to urban governance, because increasingly in next 15-20 years, whatever efforts we may make, the Rural Development Principal Secretary is chairing here, the urbanization is increasing, urban population is increasing, and the literacy levels and the expectations of the people are also are increasing. And also the gap between the developed countries and us also is increasing. Therefore, from the government point of view, we have full intention to make use of all the benefits of the modern knowledge and that are being implemented and innovated and are available throughout the world, including in India. I thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.